In the quaint and somewhat eerie town of Eldridge Hollow, the mere mention of the old Whitaker house was enough to send shivers cascading down the spines of its residents, igniting tales of fear and intrigue that had been passed down through generations. This long-abandoned mansion, shrouded in mystery and overgrown with vines, was rumored to be cursed, a dark remnant of a time long gone. Legends spoke of a woman named Eliza, whose tragic disappearance on a tempestuous night had woven her spirit into the very fabric of the house, forever tethering her to its decaying walls. As Halloween approached, the atmosphere in Eldridge Hollow grew thick with anticipation and an electrifying sense of dread. The air was crisp, leaves swirling in the wind like whispers of the past. It was on one such fateful Halloween night that a group of intrepid teenagers, fueled by youthful bravado and a thirst for adventure, made the audacious decision to explore the forsaken Whitaker house, armed with little more than their trusty flashlights and an overwhelming sense of invincibility. They stepped forward into the unknown, their hearts racing with a mix of excitement and trepidation. As they cautiously creaked open the heavy, splintered door, a sudden gust of icy wind rushed out to greet them, extinguishing their lights in an instant and plunging them into an oppressive darkness that felt alive. Panic began to seep in, but curiosity propelled them deeper into the shadowy depths of the mansion. The air was thick with dust and the scent of mildew, as if the house itself had been waiting patiently for their arrival, holding its breath in anticipation. Then, slicing through the silence, a soft, mournful cry echoed through the desolate halls, wrapping around them like a shroud. Intrigued yet gripped by an unsettling fear, the teenagers exchanged nervous glances before deciding to follow the haunting sound. It led them through a labyrinth of decaying rooms, each one filled with remnants of a long-lost era, until they finally arrived at the parlor, a place that seemed frozen in time. In the center of the room stood a dusty, ornate mirror, its surface tarnished and cracked. As they approached, the air grew colder still, and they felt an inexplicable pull towards the reflective glass. When they peered into the mirror, their hearts dropped. A ghostly figure materialized before them, Eliza herself. Her translucent form hovered just beyond the glass, her eyes glistening with sorrow and a depth of longing that pierced through the veil of time. With a delicate, almost ethereal gesture, she beckoned them closer, her voice a mere whisper that carried the weight of unspoken secrets. As she began to share the tragic details of her fate, the teenagers realized that they were no longer mere observers in this haunting tale. They had unwittingly become part of a dark and intricate ritual that held the power to either liberate Eliza's tormented spirit or condemn them all to a fate worse than death. The stakes had never been higher, and the choices they were about to make would echo through the ages, intertwining their destinies with that of the restless ghost forevermore.